Yo, what's going on, Gremlins? So I spent the past 3 days researching Black Ops 6 Zombies, taking notes, writing scripts, and watching videos, all to make this video. So first things first, all the progression across all modes, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, is shared. So your prestige level and your weapon level carry across all the modes, so your level is for the entire game and not just per mode. In Zombies, if you play with the weapon that you haven't unlocked yet, you still get weapon levels for it, which I think will be great for leveling up your weapons. So like if you're level 5 and there's a gun that unlocks at level 50 and you use it in Zombies, you'll be able to use that gun at level 50 with whatever level you get from how much you use it in Zombies. You must have an internet connection to play Zombies, and if you're worried about disconnecting, Treyarch has added an autosave feature, so if you lose connection, you can start the game where you left off. You can have up to 1 save slot, so make sure you don't waste it. You don't have to disconnect for the feature to work. As long as you have full health, you can save and quit the game at any time. You can also join a friend's game, unless it's solo, but if your friend's playing and like you can have 4 people and there's 2, you and one of your other friends can join at any point in the game and get set up however you would like. If you end up not liking the HUD, they have multiple HUD presets just like in multiplayer, but they have that for Zombies, and one of them is based off of Black Ops 3, so I honestly might use that one just because I love Black Ops 3 and I'm really excited to use it. In co-op games, you can split the cost of doors with your friends, and you both get the XP. Also, if you or a friend have arachnophobia, there's a setting to either get rid of that enemy or censor it somehow. When you're playing, you can expect to see normal zombies, lightly armored zombies, heavy armored zombies, vermin, which pop out of the zombies' heads, parasites, which evolve from vermin, manglers, and amalgamations, which are a new elite enemy type. If you like going for challenges, Black Ops 6 has plenty. On launch, there will be daily challenges, reticle challenges, calling card challenges, and Dark Ops challenges. The biggest challenge in Zombies are the Easter eggs, round 100, and there's 4 mastery camos, so again the camo is another one of the challenges. And if you're interested in that, make sure to check out my channel because I will be getting every single mastery camo in the game. When you complete the Easter egg, you will get multiple rewards themed around whichever map you beat. You'll earn calling cards and blueprints. LEGO Unlocked even mentioned one of the rewards could be a ray gun blueprint exclusive to Zombies. If you are a newer player or just not the best Zombies player, Treyarch has a guided Easter egg mode, which will drop a few weeks after the Easter egg is solved. If you complete the Easter egg before the guided one drops, you get an exclusive calling card. Treyarch claims round 100 is harder to get in Black Ops 6 because they are going to ease in things that make the game more difficult. I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe more manglers, maybe more amalgamations. Maybe there's some map changes. Who really knows yet? They also made it to where you can only buy 3 self-revives, so you can't spam them like in Cold War. Before you hop in, make sure to make a Zombies build for your weapons. So each weapon that you customize will have those customizations on it for wall buys and the mystery box. So make sure you're upgrading everything in the game. Some mechanics from Cold War return, like trials, which you can find from a purple beam on the map, kind of like the mystery box, but the mystery box is blue. Ammo caches, tier 3 pack-a-punch, armor, which is bought with essence now instead of salvage, but it's only the green rarity to simplify things, intel, which isn't like exclusively story knowledge, it could just be little lore items, but nothing too serious, and a lot more. Gobble Gums are back, which is my favorite thing in the entire game, so there will be at least 20 at launch, and if not more. They also know they're going to be adding new Gobble Gums every season, but Gobble Gums are earnable now, so there's no more Liquid Divinium and no more Dr. Monty's shop. You earn Gobble Gums every few rounds, and some rounds you can even earn multiple of them. All Gobble Gum spins are free, and to keep it balanced, the machine is on a cooldown. You can now store up to 3 gums in your inventory to use whenever, and you keep any gums that you haven't chewed yet. Just like in BO3, they have Gobble Gum packs of 5, but a new feature is that you can change the pack mid-game. So you can run a point building pack, and then switch over to your high round pack to help you however like you want to play in the game. Gobble Gums come in 3 types and 5 rarities. The 3 types are instant, which has an instant effect, timed, which gives you however many seconds or minutes of use, and conditional, like spinning the box or getting a weapon off the wall. The 5 rarities for the gums are rare, epic, legendary, ultra, and whimsical. We know 18 out of at least 20 Gobble Gums. We have Perkaholic, which gives you all the perks, Respin Cycle, respin the box for a higher rarity item, Temporal Gift, increases the timing on power-ups and field upgrades, Wall Power, pack a gun off the wall, Stock Option, takes ammo from reserve when firing, Profit Sharing, share points with your teammates, and your teammates share their points with you, so it's really just like 4 times points if you have like a max squad. Anywhere but here, teleport to a random location, Cash Back gives you a max ammo, Armor Up gives your armor twice as much durability, so it's like having 6 armor plates instead of 3, Wonder Bar, which is get a wonder weapon the next box pull, Soda Fountain, get 2 perks when you buy 1, On the House spawns in a perk bottle. Killjoy spawns an insta-kill. Free Fire lets you shoot for a full minute without taking any ammo from your reserve. Phoenix Up revives all players and they get to keep all their perks. Wall-to-wall clearance, all wall buys are 10 points, which is going to be great because the armor satchels are now like on the wall, so they're wall buys and you buy them with essence. So buying like tier 3 armor for 10 points will be amazing. And then Mutant Injection, which makes zombies fly after eliminating them, so that was also in Black Ops 3. And then Swordflay, which is more melee damage, which is actually just like the new perk Melee Macchiato, which increases all your melee damage. All perks that have been shown in the game are Quick Revive, Juggernaut, Stamina, Elemental Pop, Deadshot, Speed Cola, PhD, and Melee Macchiato. Field upgrades make a return, and we have a new one called Dark Flare, which is purely for damage output. When activated, it shoots a penetrating beam through many zombies and is good against bosses. The other field upgrades are Ether Shroud, Frenzied Guard, Healing Aura, and Energy Mine. You can also switch them anytime mid-match. There's a new field upgrade called Shadow Rift, and it has a new type of elemental damage called Shadow Damage. The Dark Flare also causes shadow damage. The Shadow Rift spawns a mini black hole that sucks zombies up and it drops them from the sky. The returning ammo mods are Napalm Burst, Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, and Deadwire. Instead of getting ammo mods from Pack-a-Punch, you now get them from a machine called the Arsenal. So at the Arsenal, you can buy ammo mods and increase your weapon rarity using Salvage, which is only the green rarity now. The Arsenal will yell at you like a drill sergeant when you pass by, so it will be kind of hard to miss. The crafting bench also makes a return, and you can get lethal grenades, tactical grenades, and support streaks. Everything in the crafting bench costs salvage, so make sure you save it up. The most exciting item in the crafting bench, and the one that I'm most excited for, is a new support streak called the Mutant Injection. When you use the Mutant Injection, it turns you into a mangler with 3 different types of attack. You can shoot the arm cannon, you can bulldoze through zombies with a sprint attack, and you can swing at zombies, and it looks like you have like a harpoon dagger thing on your arm, so it does a lot of like melee damage. It's also worth a note, when you take out a regular mangler, they have a chance to drop their arm cannon, which has 3 shots for the large blasts for damage input. So this game sounds really amazing, and I'm really excited to use a mangler arm because I always hate running into the manglers, so now the zombies get to run to the mangler. The rest of the support streaks are your 3 self-revives, the Arc XD, which is from Forsaken, and it just does like pulses of like dark ether kind of energy, and it takes out the zombies, a sentry turret, and the Mutant Injection. That's all we know for now. I'm sure they're going to add more because there's only like 4 or 5 in that list. If you played Cold War, you most likely remember the upgrade system, where you spent Ethereum crystals all the way up to tier 5, and you permanently had a stronger perk, ammo mod, or field upgrade. Black Ops 6 has a similar but different system, which sounds way funner in my opinion. The new system is called Augments. Each perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod have 6 augments. 3 are major augments, and the other 3 are minor augments. You unlock augments through a system called Research Paths. You must activate the Research Path before a match, and you'll need to complete certain challenges in order to upgrade to tier 3. For every perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod, you can only choose 1 out of the 3 augments for major and minor. So you get 1 major upgrade, and you get 1 minor upgrade for every single item that it's available for. Some of the augments we know are for Melee Macchiato, Shadow Rift, PhD, Energy Mine, Brain Rot, and Dark Flare. For Melee Macchiato, we know 1 major and 1 minor. The major is when you land a melee hit, you gain 25 health back, and the minor is melee kills, reload a portion of your ammo. So that sounds kind of useful, especially if you run out of ammo and all you have is your fists, you can get a little bit of ammo back from that. For Shadow Rift, one of the majors is falling zombies explode when they land, and then a minor upgrade is the falling zombies are guaranteed to land on another zombie. So those combined sounds like a pretty good combination. Really know 1 augment for PhD, and that's that you can change it from PhD Flopper to PhD Slider. In the gameplay, when you see the player fight the mangler, when they flopped, it kind of looked like they blocked the projectile from the mangler. So I think that'd make a pretty good augment if that's not already one. We do know all 3 major augments for the energy mine. The first one makes it a scatter mine, so it'll just turn into a bunch of smaller energy mines everywhere. The second major makes it turn into 3 orbs that spin around you, damaging zombies, kind of like the Chakram from BO4, or in Dead Ops Arcade, there's a power-up similar to that. And then the third major one turns your energy mine into like a sentry turret sort of thing, so I don't really know how that's going to work, if it shoots energy mines or if it just shoots regular bullets, but that sounds pretty interesting. The only one that we know for Brain Rot is you can turn elite zombies instead of just any regular zombie, or I assume maybe you can turn the parasites or vermins without it because they don't seem like an elite zombie. They're probably just like a specialty one, because you can turn dogs with brain rot. And then finally, we know 2 major for the dark flare. The first major is that you can heal teammates if you shoot them, kind of like the BO4 staff. And then the second major is you shoot a ball instead of a beam. So I guess it's kind of like an energy mine, or maybe it'll make it like a Gersh device. I'm not really too sure. And then finally, we'll end on the wonder weapons. So the wonder weapon on Terminus is called the Beam Smasher, and it has 3 ways to damage enemies. You can shoot the beam regularly, or you can switch to the secondary firing mode, which is sort of like radiating the enemies with some kind of like sonic signal, and it makes them weaker to damage and it slows them down. And then the third way to damage enemies is whenever you run out of ammo and you reload. It kind of has a big like nuclear blast around you, sort of like beefed up electric cherry. And then our second wonder weapon is the jet gun, and that's for Liberty Falls. So the jet gun is returning from transit, and I'm sure it's going to be much better, but we honestly don't know too much about this jet gun, so we're going to have to see about that. Definitely in COD Next, I'm sure they're going to show it, which is on August 28th. And then finally, we have the OG ray gun, and it should be just like Cold War, so make sure you grab that when you're going for high rounds. But that's all the information I have for now, but my next 2 videos will be everything we know about Terminus Island and Liberty Falls. So if you're excited for Black Ops 6, let me know down in the comments. I'm still a small channel, so I'm very active in the comments. So if you really want to talk to somebody about Black Ops 6 and that's hyped about it at least, then make sure you leave a comment, because I'm pretty active there. And I still plan to be like active in my comment section whenever like my channel grows. So if you enjoyed the video and you made it all the way, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my Black Ops 6 content. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm excited to see you in my next video.